What's up, fellas? So I had a loyal patron supporter that wanted to know, why would a woman label a man a creep? All right, well, I've talked about, a woman labeling you a creep because of interest level, all right, and staring without approach. And the reason those are, guys, why a woman would label you a creep then, or you're creepy to her then in those aspects, is because she knows what you're thinking, and that's what's creeping her out. So what you're thinking is, she knows you have sexual thoughts in your head. Whenever a guy approach a woman, what's usually going through his head is he probably usually in his head fucking her right then. That's usually in his head. He's already like visualizing her naked. So when you look at a woman, and this is why a lot of women get uncomfortable and stuff, because they know you're undressing them with your eyes. And that's cool when she finds you attractive. But when she doesn't find you attractive and you're doing that, it's creepy. Okay, guys? And if any of you guys ever been hit on by a fat, ugly woman that you didn't find attractive, you would know exactly why that's creepy. It disgusts you because you find them unattractive. Any of you guys ever had an older, unattractive woman hit on you or anything like that, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not a very good feeling. And this is how it is when you're hitting on a woman that rejects you, because she knows, if any of you guys ever had this situation or something, these women that, they're staring at your budge and all this and other shit, and it's real uncomfortable because you find them unattractive, all right? And they usually be more aggressive and stuff like that. And they won't leave you alone. And then you turn around, they looking at your ass and all this other shit. So it makes you very uncomfortable because they're undressing you with their eyes, all right? The last aspect, and as in, if you're staring at a woman without the approach, well, if she finds you attractive and you're doing that, what happens is she usually will make it more easier. So she might come by you, stand by you, just to make ease. Because what she'll think is, if she finds you attractive, what she'll think is, well, I won't say she said you think you lack the balls, but what women usually are like in social groups or with a girl or something like this right here or whatever, right? She'll usually probably try to make it easier and come by you, right? Or she might just think you too cocky to come approach women. Like some guys be on that fucking bullshit, right? But if she don't find you attractive, it's the same thing. You'll just creep her the fuck out because she knows you're over there undressing her with your eyes. And the last one, guys, I haven't talked about. The other reason why a woman will label you a creep is, y'all guys got to understand that women see you guys staring at them when you think they're not. Okay, and particularly at the gym, but pretty much everywhere. And usually a woman the woman who's going to label you creepy is going to be a woman that sees you on a regular basis. It's usually not going to be the woman that you saw for the first time at Whole Foods. It really don't work that way. It's usually going to be somebody you work with or at school with that sees you on a regular basis. And you think that they ain't saw you looking at their ass, but they done caught you a few times. Women are very good at that. And so what ends up happening is you just creep them the fuck out because every time they turn around or look in the mirror or something, they see your ass looking at their ass or something like that right there. So you guys got to be cognizant of that. Just because a woman ain't giving you eye contact, don't think she's not watching you. Okay? I had a client one time where the girl, he was staring at the other girl's client. And, it kind of, either I wasn't paying attention or I missed it. But the female trainer came up to me and said, your client just be staring at my client. And I don't know if I just missed it, I wasn't paying attention, or I just didn't care, because I usually don't miss much, but I didn't really see it. And I told him, he said, yeah, I do. And I missed it. I didn't even see it. And see, this is what I'm talking. And obviously she told the girl, or maybe the female trainer saw it too. All right. Maybe she saw it too. But in any effect, I'm quite sure it was creeping her out. That every time she over there doing squats or lunges, he looking and shit. So you guys need to be cognizant of that when you stare at these women like this, you make them uncomfortable. Every time y'all guys see a girl with her sweater tied around her waist, that's because she has somebody that's creeping her out. Maybe a couple of guys that's creeping her out. That's why she ties the sweater around her waist, because guys, every time she turn around or she catch guys, they staring at her ass. And that's why she wears the fucking sweater. Okay, guys? So you guys just need to be cognizant. Men gonna be men, and you can't help if you find, the woman don't find you attractive or whatever. And I'm not even gonna tell you not to look at the women. I'm just gonna tell you that this is why they'll label you creepy. Now, it really don't fucking matter, right? It really don't fucking matter, because if she ain't gonna give you no ass, well, hey, you might as well be creepy then, right? But the point is, I'm just letting you know that this is why. The reason why I don't like to be labeled creepy is because what ends up happening is that woman starts to try to avoid you. Oh, I done had a woman that I know that thought I was being creepy on her, so I'm not judging you guys at the gym. And what ended up happening was she would start to try to avoid my ass, okay? Because she had caught me staring at her ass in the mirror a couple of times. So what they do is they try to avoid you. And that's what irks you, like, bitch, please, get the fuck out of here. You ain't all that. You trying to walk all over there and walk around there. Bitch, get the fuck out of here. All right, guys? But that's what would make a woman label you creepy. She catch you staring at her when you think she's not looking. All right, guys. I'll get back with you guys. What's up, fellas? So I got a loyal patron supporter that's having a woman that won't submit, and she keeps coming back. They break up, she breaks up, or she leaves, comes back, won't submit. They have issues. So basically, in a nutshell, what I'm trying to say, guys, is he has a woman that's trying to get him to chase after her. He won't do it because he follows me, and he's wondering why she hasn't just submitted yet, or why she just won't submit. Even though he does everything right, she done licked his ass, sucked his dick, and then she get fed up, then she get, mad that he's not a beta bitch, and then she comes back and he's wanting to know, when is she going to break? When is she just going to submit? Guys, I can tell you from experience, and I had this when I was in New York, some women are never going to submit. They are too, most of these women like this, they grew up and see a dominating mother, a domineering mother over the father, and that's what they saw, and that's what they want. They want that leadership role. They want to be the one, they want to be the strong one in a relationship. And from my experience, guys, no matter what you do, you literally cannot break these women. No matter what you do. So I tell you guys, you don't dump them. You put them in the friend zone, let their ass leave. They want to leave. They come back. They got to suck a whole lot of dick and all this other shit. What y'all guys going to find when you run across these women that got this kind of personality is they are never going to submit. Ever. They'll deal with you a little while. They'll be good and sweet for 3-4 months, and then they'll buck again. And what you guys got to understand is, I'm not saying to stop talking to these chicks. What I am saying is, don't ever put a lot of energy and effort into this. See, this guy here paid me for a consultation to give him this advice, because he's thinking that eventually she's going to have to submit. No, hell, she not. Ever. She's going to cooperate for a couple of months, but she's never going to submit. It's a difference between cooperation and being submissive, guys. It's a different. Cooperation means that, okay, I'll be quiet for a couple of months. Let me explain it better like this. Submission is a mind state. Cooperation is just your body. So I'm cooperating, I'm doing everything, but in my head, I'm still trying to gain the power. So I haven't submitted with my mind. I haven't been submissive with my mind yet. So yes, I'm following your lead with my body, but in my head, I'm thinking it's just a matter of time before I have you following me. It's a big difference between mind and body, guys. And this woman here, you never gonna get her mind to submit. She's just gonna cooperate for a couple of months, hoping that she can get you to fall more. See, what she's trying to do is she's trying to build a bigger attachment on you to where she can get the power. But you guys are following me, so you know not to do it. You know not to go fall in for it. You know there's no walk. Okay, so you know that. So what's happening is you're not really giving her your all. You're not. See, what happens, guys, when you take the red pill is something that people don't talk about. You kind of got your heart around a fence around your heart. And so when you take the red pill, you naturally just don't give a woman your heart, because you know female nature now. So what happens is you put your heart around a fence, and can't nobody penetrate it. And so what she's doing is she's cooperating, being on her best behavior to try to break that fence, but she can't break it because you know female nature too good. And what her strategy is, she's gonna come back, she's gonna be, act submissive. She hasn't submitted with her mind, but she's gonna cooperate and be the good girl for a couple of months in hopes of getting you attached to break your defense mechanism. Your defense mechanism is to not let her get too close to you mentally, to not let her build no attachment on you. And so she keeps coming back, trying to hope to get that attachment from you, but you're not giving it to her. And that's why she leaves frustrated. Okay, guys? So she has no intentions on ever being submissive. Her only goal is to keep coming back, cooperating long enough to hope that she can get you to fall in love with her. But the only issue with women like this is that they don't know you're following a fucking red pill dating coach. So this shit normally would work 99 out of 100 times. It just so happens she done ran into a red pill guy, and it's not going to work. The thing where I want you to take from this is she's never going to change. So if you was hoping that she's going to be submissive and y'all could fucking sit in the park and eat strawberries together with fucking whipped cream and she's going to be submissive, it's never fucking happening. Ever. She's always going to be like that. She's always going to come back after a couple of months, cooperate, see that you like, taste you, see if you getting sweet yet. Nope, he ain't getting sweet yet. Now she's ready to book, hoping you chase. You don't chase, she's going to come back. It's going to be this repeated cycle. I already had that, guys. I had that in New York. What I had to finally realize to myself, this woman is never going to submit. She's hoping to build an attachment with me, get me weak, and then she can do with me as she will. Okay, guys? All right. So that's the issue with that, guys. When y'all run into these fucking women like this who have that fucking mindset, understand mentally they're never going to submit to you. All right. I'll get back with you guys later.